don't move on because you're ready to. You move on because you've outgrown who you used to be. I've repurposed my...
Well, Che is going to experience a lot of challenges in Los Angeles, in Hollywood specifically, with the filming of their pilot. So Che is going to confront a system that doesn't really appreciate who they are authentically, and is going to ask them to shift and change who they are to serve the needs of the Hollywood machine. And that ultimately has a really powerful impact on who they know themselves to be. The response to the pilot as well from test audiences that the network has come in to look at the show also has an impact on Che Díaz. And so Che is going to go through a roller coaster of emotions as it relates to their work and who they are as a stand-up comedian and who they think they want to be in Hollywood and what they expect, right? And they don't get what they expect at all. So that it uncovers more vulnerability for Che in a way that we haven't seen before. We start to dive deeper into their own humanity in ways that we haven't seen in season 1. And that ultimately has an effect on how they feel in the relationship, how they feel about themselves in front of Miranda, about how they navigate the world around them. It's shifting, it's changing. And so there are times when Miranda and Che try to work out what's happening together as well as apart. Like I mentioned, Che having to confront some of their own messy, complex humanity makes them show up a little differently for the relationship. And they're very honest. They tell the truth at all times. There is never betrayal, which is good, I think. But so the challenges don't have to do with that. They have more to do with Che's own sense of self. And so they are counting on the relationship with Miranda to help them get through these challenges, only to realize that perhaps Miranda is so different from them that it may not work. Oh, well, Che Díaz has been such a joy. I'm an actor. I'm not Che Díaz. I'm entirely different from the character. But it's been an absolute joy to embody a fictional character that speaks their unapologetic truth. A character who is so empowered to say what they mean, to be so truthful in each moment. It's very freeing, actually, for me to play someone like Che Díaz. Che Díaz is an extrovert, whereas I'm an introvert. Che Díaz is a self-described, self-identified narcissist. I am not. So there are all these differences, but they're differences that I appreciate. I have to develop empathy for all of the characters that I play, Che Díaz included. And so it was actually really fun to step into a character who, isn't really tiptoeing around what they mean and what they want to say. But also it was really fun to play a character that elicits a strong reaction from people and sparks really important conversations.
You don't move on because you're ready to. You move on because you've outgrown who you used to be. I've repurposed my kitchen. Did you know stoves aren't just for storage?
Some days are hard to